Yo, what's up guys, Fleur here, and real quick here, I got my top 25 Heisman for week 9. I gotta get going here real quick, and I want to wish you guys a happy Halloween. Go get some candy and stuff. Alright, so let's get into this top 25. Number 1 is Alabama, and they are 8-0 after beating Mississippi State 38-7. Number 2 is Oregon. They're 8-0 after beating Colorado 70-14. Then moving from 4 up to 3 is Kansas State, who is also 8-0. And they killed Texas Tech 55-24. And then Notre Dame is number 4, coming up from 6, and they are 8-0 after beating Oklahoma 30-13. Number 5 still is LSU with a 7-1 record after a bye week. And then number 6 up from 10 is Florida State. They're 8-1 after a 48-7 victory over Duke. And then moving from 14 up to 7 is Georgia. They're 7-1, and they just knocked off Florida 17-19 or 17-9. And then number 8 still is Clemson, and they're 7-1 after beating Wake Forest 42-13. And then moving from 3 down to 9 is Florida after their first loss to Georgia 17-9. Moving from 17 up to 10 is Louisville. They're 8-0 after 34-31 victory in overtime over Cincinnati. Number 20 moving up to 11 is South Carolina. 7-2 is their record, and they just beat Tennessee 38-35. And then moving from 19 up to 12 is Stanford, and they're 6-2 after winning this game 24-17 over Washington State. And then moving from 7 down to 13 is Oklahoma after their second loss of the season to Notre Dame 30-13. And then moving from 11 down to 14 is Oregon State. They got their first loss, and it was 2017. They lost to Washington. And number 18 moving up to 15 is Boise State. They're 7-1 after killing Wyoming 45-14. And then moving from 9 down to 16 is USC after their second loss, getting upset by Arizona 39-36. Moving from 12 down to 17 is Mississippi State, who lost to Alabama 38-7. That was their first loss. Then moving from 25 up to 18 is Nebraska. They're 6-2 after beating Michigan 23-9. And then Rutgers is number 19 now. They were 15, but they dropped down after their first loss as well. 35-23, they lost to Kent State. Then moving from 22 up to 20 is West Virginia. They're 5-2 after a bye week. Moving from 13 down to 21 is Michigan. They are 5-3 after another loss. This was 23-9 to Nebraska. Moving from 24 up to 22 is Texas, and they are 6-2 after beating Kansas 21-17. And then the next 3 teams were not ranked before, but now number 23 is Texas A&M. They're 6-2, and they won 63-21 over Auburn. They just killed them. And number 24 is Arizona. They're 5-3, and they just upset USC 39-36. And then number 25 is Oklahoma State, 5-2, and they beat TCU 36-14. Teams that dropped out were Ohio, NC State, and Texas Tech. So that's it for the top 25. And now I'll give you my Heisman. And it is now Colin Klein at number 1 still, the Kansas State quarterback. He had 83 rushing yards for 2 touchdowns and 233 passing yards for 2 touchdowns, and he completed 73% of his passes. Number 2 is Geno Smith, and they had a bye week. Number 3, Kenyon Barner, the running back from Oregon. He had 2 catches for 47 yards, and he had 104 yards rushing for 2 rushing touchdowns. Number 4 is A.J. McCarron, Alabama quarterback, 208 yards, 2 touchdowns, 69% passes completed. Number 5, Marquise Lee, the wide receiver from USC. He had 60 catches for 345 yards, 2 touchdowns. So that will be it for this week. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe. And as always, hope you enjoyed. Have a nice day. Peace.